Hi everyone, welcome to another Buddhist video. Today we're going to talk about the sacred tooth relic. The Mahaparinibbana Sutta mentions that the Buddha allowed worship of the bodily remains of four noble figures, and one of them is the Buddha. After the Buddha's passing, his remains were divided among various regions and enshrined in stupas. However, his four canine teeth were given special treatment. His right canine worshipped in the heavenly realm of the god Sakra. Another tooth worshipped by the king of Gandhara. Third tooth taken by Nagas and placed in a golden shrine. Left canine retrieved from the ashes by a monk and given to the king of Kalinga in eastern India. The tooth relic in Kalinga became an object of great importance and reverence. Despite several attempts by Brahminical followers and rulers to destroy it, the relics survived. Over time, many kings tried to acquire it for their personal devotion. The last Indian ruler to possess it was Guhasiva of Kalinga in the 4th century AD. When Guhasiva faced war over the relic, he sent it to the ally, the king of Sri Lanka, to protect it. Around the 4th century AD, Guhasavi's relatives Danta and Hemamala secretly took the relics to Sri Lanka. They disguised themselves as ascetics, hiding the relic in Hemamala's hair. They traveled by ship and faced many challenges, but finally arrived in Anuradhapura in Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankan king at the time, Kirti Sri Meghavana, welcomed the relic with great respect. He placed it on the throne and built a special shrine for it within the royal palace. The tooth relic became a symbol of kingship and was well guarded. Kings even added Danta, meaning tooth, to their names to signify their connection to it. The relic remained in Anuradhapura until the 11th century when the capital moved to Polonnaruwa. The tooth relic played a central role in religious and royal traditions, embodying both spiritual and political significance. The ruins of the Attadage in Polonnaruwa were once the tooth relic temple built by King Vijayabahu I. According to a nearby stone inscription, the sacred tooth relic were moved from Abhayagiriya Vihara in Anuradhapura and placed in the Attadage shrine. The Attadage is famous for a ritual called the Netra Mangalava, where the eyeballs of a Buddha statue in the ground floor shrine were washed annually. Its two-story design inspired later tooth relic shrines, including the one in Kandy. King Vijayabahu maintained good relationships with King Anuruddha of Burma. When the Burmese king requested the sacred tooth relic, Vijayabahu sent him a replica, which was highly respected in Burma. After Vijayabahu's death, Sri Lanka experienced political instability and many Buddhist shrines were destroyed. To protect the tooth, monks secretly moved them to the southern regions of Rohana. Stability returned with the reign of King Parakramabahu I in 1153 AD. He rebuilt the country and gave importance to Buddhism. Parakramabahu retrieved the sacred relics, enshrined them in the center of Polonnaruwa, and showcased the tooth relic at a circular shrine at the Jetavana monastery. King Nisankamalla later built the Attadage shrine for the relics, which was larger than the Attadage. He even offered his own children to the relics as a symbolic gesture. In the 13th century, Polonnaruwa's significance declined due to invasions. The capital shifted to Damadeniya, and the tooth relic was hidden in the central hills of Kotmale by the monks. King Vijayabahu III eventually brought the relics to Beligala and resumed worship practices. His son Parakrambahu II later moved the relics to Dambadeniya, where he built a new shrine and held elaborate ceremonies. During a drought, Parakrambahu II offered the kingdom to the tooth relic, which was believed to have ended the drought. After Parakrambahu II, his son Vijayabahu renovated the relic shrine and continued religious traditions. During this time, the fortress at Yapahua became a secure site for the relics. Later, King Parakrambahu III visited Panyan capital, recovered the relics and restored them into Sri Lanka. Remarkably, he placed the relics back to the abandoned tooth relic shrine in Polonnaruwa. Buwanakabahu II moved tooth relic from Polonnaruwa to his capital at Kurunegala and built a shrine for it. Parakrambahu IV revived religious practices and recognized rituals for the tooth relic. He placed its security and rituals under the chief monk of Uttramula Monastery, which has roots in the Abhayagiri Vihara of Anuradhapura. Buwanakabahu IV moved the capital to Gampula. The tooth relic might have been brought there by Rikamabahu III, who is known for holding a festival in its honor, and built a shrine in Gampula. Buwanakabahu V moved the capital to Jethavanaram Kotte near Colombo. Although he didn't bring the tooth relic, his successor Veerabahu transported it to Kotte. Parakrambahu VI, considered a greater ruler, built a 3-story shrine for the tooth relic, placed it in a golden casket, and made laws to honor it. During the Portuguese colonial period, Buddhist practices declined. The tooth relic was moved to a safer place like Sitavaka, Mulgirigala Vihara, Ridivira, and finally Delgamua Vihara in Ratnapura. From there, King Vimaladhamma Surya I brought it to Kandy and built a 3-story shrine near the royal palace. After his death, King Senrat protected the relic by hiding it in the forest hills, where he built a shrine for it. Rajasingha II, despite political chaos and Portuguese interference, rebuilt the tooth relic shrine as a 2-story structure. Vimaladhamma Surya II, known for the peace and religious activities, built a new 3-story shrine for the tooth relic, crafted a golden casket for it, and organized grand rituals. Veera Parakrama Narendra Singha also protected the relic and rebuilt its shrine with 2 stories. The shrine was decorated with murals depicting Jataka stories. During the Tamil Tigers bomb attack, the main tooth relic shrine survived, revealing original murals beneath the plaster. This account highlights the sacred tooth relic's journey and its enduring significance throughout Sri Lankan history. Sri Vijaya Rajasingha was of southern Indian Nayakara origin and converted to Buddhism under Venerable Balivata Sankara's influence. He personally saw the sacred tooth relic and held a grand celebration for it. King Kirti Sri Rajasingha invited monks and Siam, which is Thailand, to hold a higher ordination ceremony, which included Venerable Balivata Sankara, who later became the chief monk of Malbata chapter. King Kirti Sri added the Dalda position for the tooth relic to the Asala festival, making it a prominent event. Political conflicts led to a Dutch invasion and British involvement. During the turmoil, the tooth relic was hidden in the hills for safety, while the king fled to Hangurakheta. Later, the tooth relic was returned to Kandy. The rituals resumed. Raja Singha, the next ruler, continued the worship of the sacred tooth relic despite increasing struggle between Dutch and British for control over the island. Sri Vikramaraj Singh, the last king of Sri Lanka royal line, and also of Nayakara origin, maintained rituals for the tooth relic. He beautified Kandy by creating a lake called Kirimuhuda, which is known as the Milky Ocean. However, British forces took control of the kingdom in 1815. During these turbulent times, monks moved to the tooth relic to safer places. The British governor, Robert Browning, understood the importance of the relic and worked to protect Buddhist practices. The British even organized festives and processions to return the relic to Kandy, though local monks and leaders were initially skeptical of their intentions. The tooth relic was moved through many locations, including Bamragala, Talagune, Madhivaka Vihara, and the jungles of Bintana. It was eventually returned to Kandy with the help of local leaders and British regiments who participated in ceremonial processions. In 1818, during a Sinhalese uprising led by Kapitipola in Uva province, the tooth relic was secretly taken to Hanaguraketha. After the rebellion ended, the relic was returned to the Dalada shrine in Kandy. The religious services, including the annual procession, resumed. The British established a committee in 1847 to oversee the tooth relic's affairs, which included the Diyavarna Nilame, 6 senior monks from Malwata and Askiri monasteries, chieftains of Udunura, Yatinura, Dumbara, and Harispattua, custodians of 4 devalas, Natta, Vishnu, Kataragama, and Pattini, and the Maha Saman Devalaya. After the 1848 rebellion, the British governor briefly resumed responsibility for the relic, but later handed it back to the 3 key custodians, the Diyavarna Nilame and the heads of the Malwata and Askiriya chapters. The British maintained some involvement, requiring reports on the annual procession's completion, a tradition still followed today where the president receives the custodians in Kandy.